I know families that have spent more money on sending their children to college than they did on their home. Many prestigious private colleges now charge more than $50,000 per year in tuition alone. Not only has the cost of a four-year degree skyrocketed, but the relative value of the education isn't always assured. So my first piece of advice to someone shopping for a college education is be a careful shopper. I get the distinct impression that some parents are more interested in the three E's, Eastern, exclusive, and expensive, than they are in the three R's. And if you don't know what the three R's are, we got a more basic problem. Don't pay good money for a mediocre education. Even if you can afford a private college, don't rule out a state college. A child who applies herself can get an excellent undergraduate education in many state institutions. A student who doesn't apply herself probably won't, just because you're paying through the nose for her to be lazy and exclusive at the same time. Is your child ready to go to college? Really ready? I've had clients that literally mortgaged the farm to send Precious to a prestigious institution only so that he could find himself for 4 years, making C's and D's much of the time. So make sure that your child is ready and that the college is reasonable. Next, be sure that you squeeze all you can from the financial aid game. And it is a bit of a game. You've got scholarships and grants and work-study programs and loans. You'll find out what FAFSA stands for. A good high school guidance counselor should be able to help you understand the formula that the federal government uses to determine your so-called need. Be sure to start saving now. Don't let the fact that you don't know exactly the best savings method be an excuse for procrastination. So that you don't pay all of your money out to the university and get zero back, you might want to consider something called the mini-dorm concept. It takes a child of some maturity, but isn't that what we're shooting for? The mini-dorm concept is kind of simple. Rather than pay the full cost of housing a child during 4 or 5 or 6 years of college, invest in a house that you can use as an apartment near the campus. By making your child a landlord's agent, you can actually pay him and even deduct a reasonable salary. And if I were you, I'd make him buy as much of his tuition, books, etc. with this salary as you can. You may also be able to take depreciation on the house, collect rent from 2 or 3 or more other students, and even deduct your own travel expenses to and from the college town because your landlord's traveling to inspect your rental property. You may also be able to take depreciation on the house, collect rent from 2 or 3 or more other students, and even deduct your own travel expenses to and from the college town because you are a landlord's traveling to inspect your rental property. As with all tax matters, be sure and consult your CPA for the specific tax implications of your situation. If you're fortunate, the property could appreciate over time and you might even make a little profit. Regardless of whatever money you get back out of the deal, it will probably be more than you would get back by simply paying the university to house Junior. So start now, be creative, and know the rules of the game. The process of funding a college education can be an education in itself, and this is one exam you just can't cram for. Offering you wisdom on wealth, I'm Byron Moore.